Hi. Ja.
There you go.
Never have I
That was-
ever.
Has any one of us been in a fight?
Mm.
We're gonna close or open our eyes. 3, 2, 1. All right. And then on 3, 2, 1, open.
Someone waited to quack till the very end.
No, there's so many windows everywhere. I'm overwhelmed. That's all. Wait, I mean, who is overwhelmed? Who did that?
Well, I think everybody here knows the answer already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you guys have been in a fight?
Yeah.
Like a fist fight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean kawaii? I just never
You
had.
haven't?
I just never had to fight anyone.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe we should properly define it more. What does a fist fight really mean? What is a fight?
Like a serious physical fight.
Who is it with?
It could
Just
be with
anybody?
anyone as long as it's serious. As long as it's not like, oh, we're playing around.
Okay.
Oh wow, I see.
So who wants to?
We don't have to. I don't think we have to elaborate.
Yeah, we don't have.
I
to.
think elaborating could make it better. I don't want to come off as some kind of bully.
It's up to you.
I'll share. I was very little. I think I was like 9 or 10 years old, and God, I'm trying to remember what it was over. It was over the stupidest thing in the world. I think
Okay,
somebody
let's make this
wanted.
thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
No, siblings do not count.
Yeah, siblings do not count. This is a school.
Okay.
God, I fought with my siblings too, though. We never had proper fist fights, though. We never did anything like that. We were always just playing. But anyway, I think this kid wanted something off of my lunch tray. I think he wanted my chocolate milk, and I would not let him have it. And he, honestly, it wasn't really much of a fight on my part. I kind of just laid there and took it. But he got in big trouble. He didn't show up to school again for a whole month.
You lost?
Yeah, I lost. I was a baby. He was a big guy. I hadn't hit my growth spurt yet. I tried, but I gave up really fast. But it counts, right? That I was in a fight.
Yeah.
Maybe not the most reassuring thing to hear from security, but
Over chocolate milk.
yeah, I think that's what it was. I think he wanted something that I had. I don't know if it was that. I think it could. Maybe it was like something I had brought to school, like a toy or something. I don't remember that vividly, but I remember the fight. Yeah, no, he was very mean, and I think he was a little disturbed. Like he was very rude in general, like the teachers and stuff.
Yeah, ne.
That kid was mean.
It happens, right?
But now you're super strong, and you're our bouncer now.
Yeah, right. Goom, goom, I'm so strong.
I hope you can defend by the beat the same way you defended that chocolate milk.
I don't think he got it in the end either. We ended up getting separated by the teachers, and then I just had my lunch. I didn't go to the nurse or anything. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever been in that kind of fight, I think.
What about you, Zio?
High school is wild.
High school is wild.
Wait, high school? Who'd you fight in high school?
High school is wild.
Things happen in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
And you win.
Multiple. Yeah.
Let's go.
I said most of them.
Let's go.
I think you got the wrong job.
Let's go.
We like I don't know,
No.
I think bartenders need to be capable and able to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
That's why they're so nice.
Mhm.
It's because
Oh,
they're strong.
man.
Yeah.
Most of them. Just scaring me.
You're kind of cool today.
That's really cool.
Dang, yeah, okay.
So strong.
I mean, you're cool every time, but you're cooler after
Even
this fact.
cooler, yeah.
It's just another bullet in the infinitely growing list of things I've raised my eyebrow at over your dubious backstory.
I now imagine like Gincha as like Tokyo Revengers or something, you know?
It wasn't that far.
Just like fighting it out.
Just don't mess with me, eh? Yeah.
Orra.
Say baloo.
My image, you know, like I'm just a chill guy. I'm just a little
already
chill
done,
guy. You know, I'm
It's
so
already done,
I'm
Zo.
so innocent and fluffy and wouldn't hurt I would hurt a fly. I would 100% take this fly swatter to that one. Wait, sorry, what?
I don't think I would.
Yeah, I know. I don't like bugs.
Do you want to
though.
talk about it, or do you actually not want to?
Well, yeah, it's not too bad. Like, so in elementary school, there were some people, understandably, due to the circumstances, that were quite jealous.
Ah.
And one kid, I feel like he had like the ego, you know, like the type of like person where it's just like, I need to be top dog, you know, everyone else needs to like follow me. I'm like the little, you know, I'm the little leader here, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't think he liked that. And for context, this was when, like, for example, I kind of like moved in, quote unquote, you know, like moved into the school or stuff, like transferred in kind of.
New kid on the block.
Yeah, so I was the new kid, and like he was kind of mad about the attention I was getting because of it. And I remember like during lunchtime, it kind of escalated where he come up to me, he like pushed me and then grabbed me by my shirt, and then I took it as an invitation. Yeah, and that's the only time. But like that was the one time. That was the only time, and I won. So I'm pretty proud.
Well,
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't mess with
Only
Sable.
winners and by the beat.
Let's go.
Well,
But I think it was
maybe
like
I'll win my next one.
you will.
They didn't let you a chance. They didn't give you a chance to win because they separated.
Yeah,
I think I gave up.
That's true. See, like they saved the other guy. You know, they saved the other person. Like,
I feel like I could have gone crazy though. I feel like I could have. I was a very unhinged child at the time. I had not learned the rules.
yeah. But like after that, I think people kind of like understood that it's like, yeah, like no, you know, like it's just like
No.
you only just need one example, and yeah. So there's that. Yeah.
Understandable.
Mm.
Helix's turn.
Yeah, I
Pick
should
a
pick
question.
one. All right. Never have I ever received a confession, presumably a romantic confession, via text, in person, letters, etc. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you have not received one, you will close your eyes. All right. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Well.
Let's go.
Right. I guess we're all charmers, huh?
Wow. Okay.
You have any stories about it? Yeah. Any like maybe you could talk about how often or how many or anything like that.
I
Or
can
you could
start,
also
I guess.
you could also say nothing.
Yeah. I actually don't get them very often. I've gotten like a total of 2 or 3.
That's a lot.
Anyways,
I think that's a lot, and it doesn't
What I've-
surprise me because you're a stud.
Yeah.
Anyway.
what I've gotten more is, and I don't really count this as a confession, is like people telling me after the fact. It's like, oh, I used to have a crush on you, but I got over it.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I'm
like,
guilty of being that person.
I see. It's
For me,
interesting.
like to explain it from the other person's perspective, it's been a while for me, but whenever I've done that, it's because I'll be in positions where I'm interested in somebody, but I'm not actually interested in developing it. You know what I mean? I don't want it for where I am. So I'll sometimes just bring it up after the fact, after I've already gotten over things. You know what I mean? I think that way you can like, because if you don't have any interest in developing it, right, what's the actual benefit? I think it's fine to keep it to yourself in that case. I think 3 is a lot. I know a lot of people who, like whenever I'll tell them, because in my case, I got a lot more when I was still a student. I think I got a total of about 6 throughout high school. Only 2 of them were in person. So those are the ones that I remember most vividly. Most of them would try to make a move over text, I think. I've never gotten the romantic letter, unfortunately. That would be really nice. Yeah, no.
I've never had
there's-
something in person either. It's always been through, like text or SMS. And for me, like 2 or 3 isn't that much because I've seen people that like crush on others so often or like got confessed a lot, multiple times a year. So it's like for me, like a whole lifetime.
For me, 3 is still a lot because whenever I mention the number of times I've been confessed to, and I'm just ballparking, it might be like 5 instead. People in the room are often like, "What? Really?" So I assume that something close in number like that is also a lot. I always hated it though, to be honest with you. I hate being in that position because it's almost always gonna not be mutual just with the way that things work out, especially with a spontaneous confession.
Yeah, it feels bad because it's not their fault, you know. I just feel bad for not being able to like reciprocate, and yeah, especially if it's a friend.
For me, that kind of thing is something that develops slowly. So being in the position of the confessee, it was always really miserable. I never liked it. So I'm kind of thankful that it doesn't really happen anymore.
Yeah, I think only one of them has been from a friend for me, but either way, I still felt bad, you know, because it's not a bad thing. It's just unfortunate. And enough about us. What about the other?
Yeah.
What about it?
Well, you've been confessed to. You've received confession. Anything to say on the matter, or no? You can also be private.
It doesn't happen as often lately, but I don't know how many times. I can't remember all the times it happened before.
Damn!
Ah.
It's
Passing up.
unfortunately though, more often than not, it's like not the right time or stuff like that. So
Yeah, I get that. It's a very uncomfortable position to be in, and it's not even that they're like making you uncomfortable, right? It's like it's got to be done, and I respect people that can be brave and honest about that kind of thing. I think that's very commendable compared to just swallowing it forever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Save it, What
What was that?
Oh, a distraction?
Distraction?
What? Oh, I see how it is. All right, stay mysterious. Stay mysterious.
Wait, what?
I mean, what was that? And anyway, next question.
Wait, what happened? Wait, no, what actually happened?
Exactly.
No! What? Did I do something?
Are you being for real?
You unpinned the question. Like,
I unpinned the question? Oh,
Are you
no.
joking?
were
I
trying to
genuinely
move
can't tell
on.
if you're
I,
joking.
like,
I
I'm
don't
actually,
know.
I'm
I don't
actually
know.
not joking, but I think fate has just said to not.
yeah. Okay.
What? Now
think-
I'm nosy. I need to know.
I think it's just, oh my goodness.
Well, knowing you and seeing you, my answer is that you're going to be that you've been confessed to 700 billion times.
I have the feeling that you're the most popular one. Yeah.
That's not true. But okay, I do have a story and it's like adjacent. Can I say that? Can I say the story that's
Go
like
ahead.
adjacent?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there was one time in a long time ago that like has stuck with me because there was this one person that we were super cool with. We were super nice and we were super cool. And they invited me to like an event, and it was like this really special-ish event, you know? And I was the kid that like so dense. I was a dense person, you know? Like okay, all right, never mind.
No!
You don't want to hear it. Okay,
No,
all right, next one.
I can't help it. No, no, no,
Wow,
no, no.
you hate
Please.
me.
No,
all
I
right,
didn't
it's
interrupt
all
you,
good.
did I? I'm sorry.
That's it. We good. We're good.
I'm
We're
finished.
good.
You weren't putting me to sleep. I was just sleepy anyway. I'm locked in. I'm tapped in. I'm curious.
Uh-huh.
And I need to know. I need to know.
No, they invited me to this thing, and I was like, yeah, of course, I would love to go. Of course, I would go with you. And the thing is, though, they also like they made sure to invite like their friend, and like their friend came with like a guy, and so it was like a girl guy thing. To me, it was like, yeah, we're just chilling. Like I don't know those other two friends. Like I don't know them, but like they must be like cool, right? Like because I mean, my friend is saying they're cool, so like we're cool, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I went to the thing, and it was like pretty cool. Like I didn't know them, but like you know, they were cool, but like they were something. I don't know what, but they were something.
Yeah?
And I didn't understand that. I didn't know that, you know. And
Ugh.
nothing happened. Like nothing happened. But later on, I was told that was something that they were trying for, and then I just didn't even understand or know that was the thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was that. So I was like that type that like where like a bunch of friends would just be like, "Hey, did you know that like?" And I'd be like, no." Like, how did you not know that? It's like, well, that's because they were just being really kind to me. Like, yeah.
No, I can relate, and I that's honestly the same reason it was always so uncomfortable for me to be in that position, because often they would be giving signs leading up to the confession, and that's what leads them to actually put it into words, because I just don't notice the signs. Or if I do notice any of them, I assume that it's just them being nice. I've
said this in private before. It's like the idea of assuming someone likes you and being wrong is so embarrassing.
It's so
I will-
humiliating.
I will never assume. I will never assume anything. Signs? No, you're just being nice.
What if you assume right?
That's true if you don't.
I think it's better to not to assume. Just
But that's also
Be nice.
true. Someone someone would have to like hit me with like a I don't know, like a dump truck with like that says like I like you, you know, like in that way, you know, like it has to be like
I've always
fully
been the
written.
same.
It's
It's
like,
not perceptive enough in that way. That kind of surprised me though. Surprises me because I feel like you're the very perceptive type. I feel like you often pick up on things that other people don't notice.
like I
Like
think
in
I've
non-romantic context at least.
I think I've improved like more so over time, like
Mm.
in kind of trying to read like emotions and stuff. Like, but yeah, it's definitely a journey though, right? Because it's like, I don't know, this is something? Oh, this what? That's oh, you know, like that kind of thing where it's just like, oh, this invitation meant more than just like hanging out as friends and stuff. Like, oh,
You didn't just want to have food together?
you're like, right? Like, I thought, you know, that food is bomb. You know, like I'm always down.
I went to a whole prom with somebody thinking that we were just going as friends.
Oh no.
I went to another school's prom with her because she was so sad. She was like, I don't have a date. And I was like, okay, I'll go.
Oh no.
So bad.
But you know, we learn.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've improved as well over time. Still got a long way to go though. I was just trying to dance. I was just trying to get the seafood buffet.
Dancing.
Yeah, I was just there because it was a good prom because it was at the other school. It was not at my school. It was nice.